What's up, Guru Gang? Welcome to the Inner Sanctum. I'm Yoda Guru. Come on in, sit, stay, relax, put your feet up, grab a couple snacks, have yourself out a cold beverage, your choice, your prerogative. My sanctum is your sanctum, and enjoy my reaction to episode number 1 of the cult classic hit sci-fi series Babylon 5. I became a fan of this series, not so much in the first season because I didn't really get into it until season 2 when Bruce Boxleitner debuted, was introduced to the series. Pretty good guy. I met him at Pensacon, and yeah, picture right there. And I was able to talk with him, discuss how my favorite storyline was the Shadow Wars. With the Warlon and the Shadows going up against each other, practically getting allies to each side, Mr. Morden, all that. And it was one of those memorable storylines that I will never forget and got into, deeply invested in. And unfortunately, with this series, there were many great actors that basically passed away. One of them was Michael O'Hare, who I found out later that he was the reason he left the first season was because he was going through a mental health struggle. So, but his storyline was very interesting, to say the least, as it went into the Shadow Wars. So, again, I'm looking forward to episode 1. I believe episode 1 is called Midnight on the Firing Line. So, yeah, and let's not waste any time and get into the reaction of episode 1. Before we do, if you enjoyed any of my content, whether it be from my Inner Sanctum channel or YG Anime channel for all things anime, link right up there, check that out. Help support that channel. You're supporting this channel, which I greatly appreciate. That's all up to you guys, the Guru Gang. If you're not part of the Guru Gang, come on. There's more the merrier. And if you do become part of the Guru Gang, here's a celebratory fist tap, high five, but we'll hold off on the celebratory Perfect Strangers, Bakibar Takamos, and Kosen Larry Appleton Dance of Joy, along with additional celebration, dance or whatever, handshake, when you reach 380, and this is up to you guys. And like I said, if you enjoyed either content for a channel, make sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell in order to be notified of any future videos being posted on either channel. And when it comes to the full-length reaction of this episode, posted on Patreon, and that link along my social media links posted underneath this video in the description section. And with that said, let's get into episode 1 of Babylon 5, a cult sci-fi hit, with episode 1 titled Midnight on the Firing Line. Alright, here we go.
Watch Commander Isla reporting for duty. You relieved?
Sataria always had that interesting hair.
Wait, picking up disturbance. Jump point forming in sector 3.
Jump point.
Great Maker.
Ooh.
Activating mine. Notify Centauri Prime. Tell them we're under attack. Tell them
It's the Who. Babylon 5, Earth Alliance Station.
Have you seen the commander? I've tried linking in. He's not responding.
In that case,
Garibaldi and Ivanova.
he only turns off his link for 10 minutes a day. And when he does, that's where you can find him.
But why? There's no traffic due in for a while. The dome's on standby. No one's there.
Exactly.
Mr. Garibaldi.
Malade. Michael O'Hare.
Commander, there's a problem.
All I'm asking is that you trust me.
Trust you. First time we met any other civilization, you told us you practically ran the entire galaxy. What was it you said?
A huge empire, man. Public
How Earth is some lost Centauri tribe, making us distant relatives, until we finally got our hands on some Centauri DNA and find out we're not related at all.
A clerical error.
Clerical error.
Clerical error.
We thought your world was Beta 9. It was actually Beta 12. Okay, we made a mistake. I'm sorry. Here, open my rays. What your problem?
He was one of my favorite characters, Malade.
Ambassador.
Flounder.
Have you
Vila.
met my diplomatic staff? just arrived from the homeworld.
Our colony, Ragesh 3, our agricultural colony,
Yes, I know what it is. What about it?
it's under attack.
Uh-oh.
No provocation, no warning. They got through the minefields and now they're firing on anything that moves.
Who launched the attack?
I don't know. No one does.
Yeah, that's a lot of them.
Commander Sinclair, as the official representative of the Centauri Republic, I demand to know what information your government has concerning Ragesh 3.
We don't know anything more than you do. We know it's been attacked, but that's all.
No one is talking.
Ambassador, I just heard.
Yes, you have my sincerest condolences for your losses.
You know nothing about
Jakar and
this
the
attack,
land.
Jakar? It's an agricultural base, strictly a civilian operation. 5,000 colonists, they're practically unarmed.
I suggest we contact our governments and see what they know. Then we'll call an emergency session of the Council and the League of Non-Aligned Worlds.
Strange distress signal from a ship near the secondary jump point. At first I was afraid it had something to do with the attack on Ragesh 3, but it's an Earth-registered ship. And the last distress signal mentioned raiders.
Okay, I'll grab a fighter. Check it out. Tell.
We just lost a signal.
Damn.
Lieutenant Commander Ivanova.
Yes.
Talia Winters, licensed...
Talia.
Psycho rating P5. I was assigned to Babylon 5 a few weeks ago.
Tell Fighter Jackson to stand by for launch.
Psycho regulations require me to log in with the second-in-command. I've tried to reach you 3 times, but I guess you've been busy. I figured I'd try the direct approach.
Your diligence is commendable. Anything else? And you'll excuse me, but I'm in the middle of 15 things, all of them annoying. Thank you for coming by.
She's multitasking.
All right, Delta 7. Once we're in range of the distress call, stay close until we know what's going on.
Confirmed.
Thought I'd see if there's any word yet from Earth Central and the Centauri problem.
No. And that worries me.
Who do you think attacked the colony? The Narns, the Minbari?
Not the Minbari. It's not their way. They're too honorable to pull something like this.
I'm surprised to hear you describe the Minbari that way.
Well, my father always told me the best way to understand someone is to fight him. Make him angry.
Psychological
Listen to a
warfare.
real person. Focus on what you see. They'd never pull a sneak attack.
Any word yet on the election?
It's going to be close. So,
I think Santiago won.
I think I'll vote for Marie Crane. I do not like Santiago. I've always thought that a leader should have a strong chin. He has no chin, and his vice president has several.
Chins, okay. Based on chins.
Ambassador, it's a relay from the monitoring station from Ragesh 3.
All right, let's see.
Jump point forming in Sector 3.
Great maker.
Activating mines.
Who would do this? Why?
Under attack. Tell them it's the...
Reverse image. Hold. Enhance. That is a Narn heavy
Uh-oh.
fighter.
Narns.
That bastard Jakar, he said he knew nothing of this.
Stripped to the bone. Life signs?
Negative. No survivors.
Check out the blast damage.
Roger.
Yeah, that's blast damage. That's not good.
They hit this thing with something bigger than standard Raider guns. We're talking major weaponry here. I don't like it. All right, let's find a black box and get back to base.
Ah, Ambassador Molari, please join me. Would you like some spoo? It's quite fresh this week.
Spoo.
Flesh, is it?
Ooh, spitting on a spoo.
Bastard. We'll strike back, and we'll strike back hard.
I assume you're referring to the attack on Ragesh 3 by our forces. Just found out about it myself. I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation.
These two play off well with each other. Ooh. Okay. At each other's throats. Lifelong enemies.
Listen to me, Ambassador. Your time is come and gone.
Ooh.
It's our turn now.
Oh.
One night you'll wake up and find our teeth at your throat. Sleep well, Ambassador.
I apologize for the incident with Jakar, Commander. It was a mistake. I will not repeat it. I will kill him, though,
Uh-oh.
sooner or later.
Yeah, and way in the future.
Comes in a dream. I am dying. My hands wrapped around someone's throat. And
It's
his
Jakar.
eyes. We have squeezed the life out of each other. First time I saw Jakar, I recognized him as the one from the dream.
Mm-hmm.
It will happen. 20 years from now, we will die with our hands around each other's throats. Khan is my nephew. He wanted to enter the Centauri military. I told him it was a waste of his skills. Truth is, I was afraid for him. So I personally arranged for him to have a higher position.
Concerned uncle that just wanted him to protect his nephew.
I don't know if he is alive or dead.
I'm sorry. Ambassador, I know this is hard for you. There are other ways.
Blood calls out for blood.
Oh, yeah.
If Khan is dead, there will be war. Today, tomorrow.
In Malaria's view, the Narn started
It's
it.
the last thing I do.
The Centauri are gonna finish it.
There will be war.
Oh.
This I swear to you, Commander.
There were 15 bodies on that ship we found. I mean, what's going on around here? You filling a commander yet?
The report's on his desk. This makes the third time in a month Raiders have hit a ship in this sector.
The weapons they hit the supply ship with are bigger than anything the Raiders have ever used before.
Any idea where they'll hit next?
Not yet. Thing is, transport routes are kept secret so they can avoid being attacked like this.
Sounds like there's a leak.
I'm checking into it now.
Avoiding her at all costs.
Ambassador Kosh, Commander Sinclair, can I see you?
Ah, the Vorlon. Gosh. Another favorite character of mine. Out of his suit.
Greetings,
Being of light.
You weren't at the council room earlier. I wanted to make sure you knew about the emergency session. Does your government have a position on the current situation? Will you attend the emergency meeting?
Being a few words. There he is. I actually got a pic with that, with the character of Kosh in MegaCon.
They are a dying people. We should let them pass.
Who? The Narn or the Centauri?
Yes.
Cryptic.
All incoming ships log their flight path through your console. So I'm backtracking to find out which company sold routes to those supply ships.
Do you have any leads?
Possible.
The council meeting, the emergency session.
The council can go to hell. And the emergency session can go to hell.
Londo, why are you doing this?
Because we are a race of lunatics and cowards. Ragesh 3 is too far, too small, too unimportant to risk a confrontation. And besides, by the time our ships got there...
Yeah, they're inconsequential according to the higher-ups. He wants to avenge his nephew.
Does that mean we cancel the council meeting?
No, listen to me. We have heard nothing. Is that clear? If we can get the others to step in...
Lando's going rogue.
Embarrass those idiots back home.
If they find out that we've lied, then we're in trouble.
Do you understand?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yep. Lando's going rogue.
Mr. Garibaldi, may I ask you a question? I've tried twice to talk to Lieutenant Commander Ivanova, and I don't know if it's me or her, but I can't get through.
Unlike me, the lieutenant commander takes a while to warm up to people, especially when she's working. Tell you what, when she gets off duty at $1,800, she always stops by the casino to wind down. Talk to her.
Garibaldi's a troublemaker, instigator.
If you like, you can stop by my quarters. I can show you my favorite thing in the whole universe. Okay, my second favorite thing in the universe.
I will confess that I look forward to the day when we have cleansed the universe of the Centauri and carved their bones into little flutes for Narn children.
Tell me how you really feel, Jakar.
Our two worlds, our two species are more alike than you might think. I would remind you that we were one of the few who would supply you with the weapons you needed in your war with the Minbari. You owe us.
Not a chance. You didn't support anyone. Narns will sell to anyone who can afford the credits.
Mm.
That'll give you points
Opportunists.
on one thing, Ambassador. Sneak attack is the first resort of a coward.
Just a minute.
You didn't even have the decency to pick a military target, a poorly armed civilian colony. What's wrong, Ambassador? Don't have the guts for a fair fight?
In another place, I would have you skinned alive for saying that.
You know where to find me.
Bold of him to tell that to Jakar. And Jakar's come a long way.
We got trouble. I worked out how the raiders operate. The shipping companies buy access to the jump gates in bulk, then sell it on the open market. Only one ship booked before the data crash hasn't been attacked yet. My guess is they'll hit it in 6 hours when it comes out of hyperspace.
How much time?
There are over 500 men, women, and children on that ship.
Uh-oh.
If the raiders get there before we do,
That's not good.
they're dead.
Hmm.
If we don't stop the Narn aggression, they'll just keep coming.
They want to fight it out, let them. Just keep us out of it at least till after the election. If you can't postpone the meeting, then I am authorized by the subcommittee to tell you to abstain.
That will damage the Centauri case. If we pull out, others might do the same.
Not our problem. Those are your instructions. This
Politics.
Tell Garibaldi to stand down. I'm taking his place with Delta Flight.
Should I postpone the council meeting?
No. Look, if I'm at that meeting, I'll have to do something I don't want to do, so let it go on without me. You can take my place.
Any other instructions, Commander?
Unfortunately, I wasn't able to find you before I left, so you never heard about any orders from Earth Central. The last thing you heard, we were voting for sanctions.
Sinclair's going rogue.
Clear as crystal.
You heard nothing. You see nothing.
Military blockade.
Please, the Council.
Ambassador Jakar.
I would like to remind the Council that before the Centauri Republic invaded our sector and began the 100-year reign of terror,
100-year.
Rogers 3 was a Narn colony.
Reality is that Ragash 3 has been Centauri property for over a century. To start a war over blood spilled so long ago, and they kill you and take the land back. On and on.
It's a continuous cycle.
A cycle of hatred.
This sector is the last transfer point for the refugees. If the raiders are going to hit anywhere, this has got to be it.
Confirmed lock. High energy weapons discharge noted at coordinates 520 by 16 by 92.
Locking on. Confirmed sighting. Full thrusters. Maintain formation until contact. Then break in.
All right. Sinclair in the lead.
Direct your attention to the monitors. We are about to receive a live broadcast from Ragesh 3. I believe it may clarify the debate.
My name is Karn Malari.
Oh,
I am head researcher and project director.
it's Malara's nephew.
Agricultural colony.
The nephew, I would add, of our own esteemed ambassador, Lando Molari.
Faced with chaos and anarchy, the Ragesh 3 Administrative Council asked for assistance from the neighboring Narn regime.
Is he doing this by
It's not
force?
true. We have chosen, of our own free will, to ally ourselves with the Narn government.
Oh, okay.
We will,
Twist.
of course, maintain social and economic ties to homeworld in the interest of continued peace.
Malari's shot.
Don't you understand? I'm sure they threatened to kill him. It's a lie.
If you want to talk about lies, Ambassador, what about your lie of omission?
Ooh.
Your own world has voted against taking any actions in response to the liberation of Ragesh 3.
Yes, but
Then why have you asked this council to take actions that even your own government considers inappropriate?
Ooh.
This council should not be used to carry out your own personal vendettas. I move that this council now vote to dismiss all charges against the Narn regime. Please call the vote.
It's like a game of chess between the Narn and Centauri.
Surrender your vessels or be destroyed.
That's a no from them.
So I can take that as a no.
Yep.
Now.
Oh, nice. See ya.
Delta leader, raiders are breaking off.
Yeah, they're getting out of there.
Attack?
Negative. The cruiser's hit. We can't afford to leave it alone. He's tilted 7 and 9 with me.
Good thing Sinclair and his people came as they did. They would. That ship would have been goners.
Scanners, wideband search for transmissions.
Commander, are we heading the wrong way? The raiders went the opposite direction.
Exactly. Which is what I'd do if I wanted to decoy fighters away from a command and
Decoy.
control ship.
Picking up transmission.
It looks a lot like that.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Uh-oh. What's Malari doing? It's like a weapon of some sort? Piecing it together? Yep, that's exactly what it is. Ah, right in the lamp. I'm sure Malari's gonna try to kill Jakar.
Excuse me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, she sees it.
If you'll excuse me.
Ambassador, no! Garibaldi.
Yep. Get the security chief.
Lando, Mr. Garibaldi, I have to talk to you. You'll excuse me another time. What's wrong with now? Mr. Garibaldi, get out of my way.
His lust for vengeance.
I can't do that. Don't force me to make this official.
No!
I don't want to do it. But you lay one finger on a weapon and I'll kill you where you stand.
You don't understand.
Yes, I do.
Well, it seems I'm still on target for my appointment 20 years from now.
What appointment?
It's a long story. Perhaps another time.
Both killing each other. Him and Jakar.
In 1 hour, I'm going to have to check your quarters for weapons. Make sure I don't find anything.
And knowing Garibaldi, he'll find something.
You really have killed me?
Yes. Yes, I would have. But I'm just as glad I didn't have to. The paperwork's a pain in the butt.
I understand there's a problem.
I'm afraid there is, Ambassador. And I'm afraid it's you.
Look what I found on the command and control ship.
Shame, Tafel, push!
I kept wondering where the raiders were getting their heavy weapons. The government always provides an advisor to show how to operate the weapons and to make
He
sure
got
they
caught
aren't
in the cookie jar.
to a third
His
party.
hand.
We disabled her, went aboard, and found your friend here.
And that's not all. When the ship docked and we went inside, we found these data crystals.
Oh.
They contain reports the captain
Gotcha.
found between Ragesh 3 and Narn Central Command.
Now, it seems to me that you have two choices. Tell your forces on Ragesh 3 to withdraw, or we bring this evidence to the council.
Blackmail.
Your choice, Ambassador.
Like check. Or checkmate. Haha. He's got you, and that little smirk.
I wanted to thank you for your help this afternoon. The situation with the Centauri Ambassador.
Oh, it was an accident, Britt. I just wanted to know if it was me.
It's what you represent. My mother was like you.
Oh.
Telepath.
Telepath.
None of us ever knew it was her secret since she was a girl.
She has resentment
She wasn't
toward
trained, she was able
telepaths.
to use it. When they discover what you are, they give you 3 choices.
Oh.
You can either join the Psi Corps, or go to prison,
Okay.
or agree to take certain drugs for the rest of your life.
Ooh.
Unregistered telepaths have to be controlled in order to protect the privacy of others.
Have you ever seen the results?
That's why she has resentment toward the Psi Corps.
They caught up with my mother on her 35th birthday. She didn't want to join the Corps. Didn't want to go to prison. So they gave her the treatment. For 10 years, a man in a gray suit came to the door once a week. And he gave her the injections. They were strong. Drift further and further away from us. She took her own life.
Oh, suicide. That's why she's resentment. Has that resentment and anger towards them.
What happened back then is not your fault. But it's part of what you are. And yet you're as much of a victim as my mother.
I don't feel like a victim.
No.
Probably thinks she's a puppet.
So far I cannot tell if that is good or bad.
Perhaps tomorrow we can start out on better terms.
I very much doubt it. Good night.
Is that it? Can you do it?
The classic Looney Tunes cartoons. Even Delenn
No one knows his way around
watching.
outer space.
eating popcorn.
Explain this part to me again.
Garibaldi explained cartoons to Delenn.
Are declaring incumbent President Luis Santiago the
Yep.
victor over challenger Marie
Santiago,
Reina.
president.
Santiago's campaign was based on a promise to cut the budget.
And
Yeah, he had a day. Huh. Mentally, physically, emotionally.
lights. Good night.
Yeah,
Commander, there's a problem.
it never ends.
Commander?
Alright, episode 1 of the cult classic sci-fi series, Babylon 5, that was created by J. Michael Straczynski, and a very brilliant man when it comes to this series. The writing, the characters themselves, created a world where you can be invested in, especially with the characters and the storyline. And the first episode really set the tone of what the series was all about, and especially with Sinclair and being Captain Sinclair and played by Michael O'Hare. And like I mentioned earlier, he left the series after one season due to mental health struggles, and that's what I learned years later after what happened, and it's unfortunate and what he was going through at the time, but his exit gave way to Bruce Boxleitner as Sheridan, and his character arc just basically catapulted the series even further. But yeah, the first season I wasn't really into it. And but after a while, I started getting into it. For the first season, I watched it off and on, but then I got religiously into it from season 2. So yeah, especially with the Shadow Wars and the storyline arc on that, and what happened to O'Hare, not O'Hare, but Sinclair's return, and then finding out him being an integral part of the series years later, that storyline of the Shadow Wars, and then in this episode we see the tumultuous relationship of Malari and Jakar, both excellent actors, especially Andreas Katsoulis, who basically was a thespian actor, and his role in this was stupendous. Played off of Malari, the character, very well. And these two factions, the Centauri and the Narns, were at each other's throats, especially after mentioning the 100 Years' War between them. It never stopped. They kill it they non-stop in the cycle of killing each other of wars, and with Delenn without the hair in the first season, and as it goes on, she'll have hair, so all in all, I love this first episode as I get reintroduced to it, watching it for the very first time over again from the beginning. So hope you enjoyed my reaction to this episode as we get further and further into it with next episode 2. If you enjoyed my reaction to this, the full-length reaction of this episode I posted on Patreon, and that link along with my social media links posted underneath this video in the description section. And this reaction of Sci-Fi will be posted in my Sci-Fi reaction series in my Inner Sanctum channel, along with my other posts, whether it be Marvel, DC, Star Wars, and the 80s One Season Wonder, and if you enjoyed any of these posts for either channel, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell in order to be notified of any future videos being posted on either channel, especially for my YG Anime channel, which the link is right up there. Check that out. Help support that channel as you're supporting this channel, which I greatly appreciate. If you're not part of the Guru Gang, what's stopping you? I'm not forcing you, but it's all up to you guys. Be part of the Guru Gang and help me get to that 380 benchmark. And we'll do that celebration of Balki Bartokamos and Kosan Larry Appleton celebration dance of joy, along with additional dance or celebration, handshake, whatever. And it's all up to you guys. For those that are just watching and not being part of the Guru Gang, what do you got to lose? And like I said, if you be part of a growing channel. So, like I said, it's up to you guys. In any case, like I said, till next time, tip my hat to you if I had on. May the force be with you. Until next time for episode 2 of Babylon 5. Alright, later.